Boston Celtics have the best NBA record this season. His starting roster has been one of the most unstoppable groups of 5 players we've seen in years. We know that this team is good enough to accumulate wins in the regular season, but can they be champions, or will it be like in recent years? Since the All-Star break, the Celtics have the best offense in the league, the 9th best defense, and by far the best net rating in the league. They have a ton of variety in their attack. But one thing they do unlike many other teams is that when something is working, they will use it until you start to adapt. They add other ideas to it, because even when you make that adjustment, they will simply create something new. Currently having 62 victories, when we look at the statistics, this team is the closest to the Warriors of 2017. The exchanges worked very well for the Celtics. I really did not imagine that this team could improve, but okay. Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis filled this team in an incredible way. Jrue Holiday, already champion with the Bucks, has always been a super important piece for that champion team of the 2021 season. Solid defensively, very smart on the court, that would make a difference in virtually all teams in the league. Today, postseason, we can see that it was an excellent exchange for Boston. Already for the Bucks, not so good. In the season, his average is 12.5 points, 5.4 rebounds, 4.9 assists, plus he has 48.1% of field goal, 43% for 3 points, and averaged almost 1 steal per game. Another player who has been working very well in this Celtics team is Kristaps Porzingis. Since arriving in the league, has always expected a lot from this player, but has always been haunted by slug. This season has been playing a good role with good mediums and some specific games to take the breath. He is part of this new generation of pivots that, besides being great to have a good back to catch several rebounds, still can throw very well to 3 points. You can't make room for this guy. With averages of 20.2 points, 7.2 rebounds, 1.9 blocks per game, and an incredible 51% field goal, 34th in the league. Incredible for a guy his size. Plus good numbers, he has helped the Boston defense become even stronger. A defense that in recent years has been very solid and still be able to count on the defensive skills of Porzingis. That makes total difference to the team's regular season success. This team is really amazing. The way this team thinks, the way they engage their opponents, and how they enjoy double teaming. This team is really great, has come a long way in the last few years, but this year really seems to have something more to show. This team proves to be super mature since the base of this team has been playing together for a few years as Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, among others. Let's talk more about these guys, but if you've come this far and haven't left your like, you're not ready for this conversation, I'm kidding. But if you can just like it and subscribe to the channel, that's very important to me. Come on, everyone who loves basketball knows how Jayson Tatum is an excellent player and how he is much talked about being the future of the league or having the face of the NBA, but the truth is that he is already the gift of the league. This among the most talked about is Jokic, Luka Doncic, Giannis, Shai, among others, but the truth that still lacks a title for Tatum. In the last years, Boston came close. Last year being eliminated in the conference final for Miami, and in 2022 losing the title to the Warriors. There is much talk about his playoff performance, which numerically speaking is not bad. On the contrary, are good numbers, showing a growing year after year, except 2020 to 21, as Boston was eliminated in the first round. For this reason, he had an average above the others. This will be the year he can show off his real playoff game, or another complicated year individually speaking to Tatum. His average is 27 points, being the 7th highest scorer in the league. 8.2 rebounds, 4.9 assists are good numbers, but will he go beyond these playoffs? Or is the Boston team playing so well that they won't have to show up that much? Leave your opinion in the comments. Jaylen Brown has been keeping his good basketball level for long seasons, almost always healthy, is one of the most important pieces of this team, with averages of 23.1 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 50% for field goal, and have 1.2 steals per game. A super important piece for Boston's defense that also has Al Horford, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, among others. Does this team seem to be ready to be champion, or can they only succeed in the regular season? Leave your opinion in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your like. Until next time.